I'm Trawler Specialist Mark Pittman with Bluewater Cruising Boats, and today I'm on a very special boat. It's a Nordhavn 41, but not just any Nordhavn 41. This is the Ruth Pearl, owned by my friends Lindsay and Nathan, who are the spectacular producers of the 71% channel. One of my personal favorites. We're going to go through the boat today, give you a brief tour, show you everything about the Nordhavn 41, and see if it's something you'd like to consider in the future. All right, so here we are on the cockpit of the Nordhavn 41. You can see we got stainless steel grab rails all around. These are very excellently fabricated. Bare teak, I love the gray teak. It's a personal favorite of mine. Cap rails. Lazarette down below. This is where you're going to have access to all your steering gear, and some other great storage opportunities. Bilge pump access, fire extinguisher, some additional fridges and freezers down there, and drawer space. Really cool setup down there on the Nordhavn 41. All right, moving over to the port side. Here's the ladder headed up onto the boat deck. Now this is where you're going to have access to the crane and the dinghy, commonly launched. The Nordhavn 41 did not come with a flybridge. However, what I've seen a lot of people do is they'll lower the dinghy overside, secure it to the boat, and they can set up some outdoor furniture, some shades, whatever the case may be, whatever floats your boat. But it's just a great place to hang out and spend some time aboard on anchor. Moving over here to the port side of the boat, walking down the side decks. Very, very high safety staples with a boarding gate here. It's very solid. The non-skid is excellent. It's very aggressive. It's very raised. I don't feel unsecure at all. So we're gonna keep moving forward up a couple of steps past the port side of the pilot house. Now this is not necessarily a raised pilot house boat, but it still does have a pilot house nonetheless. So I really like having a go-to command spot for the ship. Opening port lights, or opening hatches, excuse me, not port lights. First video of the day, we're still warming up. Opening hatches above to give some nice ventilation down to the staterooms below. This is the windlass here. It is a, what is this? This is a Low Franz windlass. Low Franz has made really good windlasses for a long time. This is Nordhavn's signature anchor here, the Ultra Anchor. Windlass buttons up and down. Look at this here. So on the cleats, you've got Nordhavn's laser engraved logo right here. I just love that little touch. Nice little spot. All right, so moving back around to the starboard side. Searchlight right here on top of the pilot house. You got all your Garmin sensors, your antennas, all kind of indicators. Garmin radar here. Starlink up there on the mast. More dot box storage up here. This is just a great spot. They've made really excellent refinements to improve organization and storage. Walking down the starboard side of the boat deck, headed back towards the cockpit again with these high safety rails. You're feeling very secure in here. One thing I love about the Nordhavn 41 is all the glass. The windows here are very, they don't necessarily open, not all of them at least, a fair bit of them do, but it just has that feeling of light and airy, feeling like you're outside while inside at the same time. Coming into the salon here, you got a flat screen TV, opening windows, both port and starboard. Nice refrigerator and freezer. Microwave, convection microwave, huge stainless steel sink, storage everywhere. Now the wood material that they chose for this build is going to be walnut. On the corners here you have real walnut, but then on these sides you've got the laminate. The floors here are a teak and holly synthetic material, but super durable. That's why they chose to do that. And for cost too. Burmese teak is getting incredibly difficult to find. It's incredibly expensive, so I love alternatives while keeping the same look. It's really great. All right, so we got the pilot house right here. Like I said earlier, it's not necessarily a raised pilot house boat, but it does have a dedicated raised helm, just a little bit, about 8 or 9 inches or so. Coming up here, You've got the steering wheel here, bow thruster control. This is a twin engine boat. It's got twin Beta Marines here, about 75 horsepower apiece. So this is your shifter as well. Engine gauges, Garmin electronic screens here, Garmin autopilot, ACR searchlight controls, multiple controls for other features on the boat. Lindsay and Nathan also use an iPad here for their navigation to assist with that. You got a Victron energy system here, Fireboy, fire safety management, automatic fire, blah, 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 losing my mind. Dometic, just everything. I mean, guys, this is where all the controls and information from the ship come from, and it makes it easy to read. Northern Lights generator as well with only 641 hours. You gotta love that. Walking back down into the living quarters, this is the 2 stateroom layout. So off here to the starboard side, you've got twin bunks that are laying crisscross to each other, opening port lights and an overhead opening hatch, abundance of storage. Here's the one head in here, which is fantastic. You got a nice vacuum flush toilet, stand up head. This is not a wet head, this is a dry head. Keeping things separate on a head is one thing that I think is very important to make it feel more like a home. You're not making you don't feel like you're camping, right? Moving forward up to the master stateroom, this is going to be a island berth here, roughly a queen size. Nice storage everywhere, hanging lockers, port and starboard, underbed storage, just all kind of great features. Anchor points here for security if you want to hang whatever you want to hang over there. Another flat screen TV right here. The walls have soft materials on here, like a leather wrapped wall basically. It's beautiful. It helps cut down on some of the acoustics, but also just looks really good and it's easy to clean as well. So here we are again in the salon. Actually, technically this is the galley, but access to the engine room is down below. You just open up these 2 latches and you climb right on down. Beautiful teak steps. All right, so here we are in the engine room on the Nordhavn 41 Ruth Pearl. You know, as I can't remember if I mentioned this before or not, but this is a full displacement boat. And with that, look how much engine room access you get. Now, you could have commonly or comparably another semi-displacement boat, similar size, but you're not going to have this much engine room because the shape of the hull extends further down. It's more rounded and bulbous. So you're able to fit more in here without there being a compromise in space. So I love that. Again, these are Beta Marine 75 horsepower engines. They're turbocharged, but no intercoolers, no aftercoolers, which makes just a maintenance dream. Dual ray cores on both engines. You got the Northern Lights generator there. More Fireboy fire suppression system. Fuel tanks. The tanks here are about 900 gallons total, 450 on both sides, with a range at about, I think it was about 2,200 miles when going between 5 and 6 knots. So that's pretty awesome for the amount of fuel that this boat holds. One cool feature I just noticed and I appreciate is this boat has dripless shaft seals with a spare dripless seal already all over the shaft just in case of emergency. But another cool thing is that instead of covering up this spot or leaving it open, what Nordhavn did is they cut it out and then put in a plexiglass panel. Now, it's not weighted for rate, and there's a little laser engraved there to express that. However, you don't have to lift up any hatches to inspect and make sure that your seals are staying nice and dry. Really do like that feature. Fuel transfer manifold back here. Nathan put it in, or Nordhavn put it in, but nonetheless, a great idea is a built-in air compressor. There's the compressor. Here's the accumulator tank here for it. Fuel transfer manifold. This is for your fuel polisher to control which tanks you want to have polished, where you want it to go, so on and so forth. It's a really interesting muffler. I've not seen a muffler like this on any other boat, but I like it. It takes up very little space. It seems like it's something to be easily replaced when it's time to. Really cool, convenient stuff. ABT track stabilizers. This is the hydraulic reservoir here to my left-hand shoulder, which is going to be the port side of the boat, if I'm oriented correctly. Nice shelf up here for putting up aerosol cans, other fluids. Nice shop vac mounted above. You know, again, guys, this is only a 41-foot boat. It's not a huge boat, but look at what all they packed into a small space. They really took advantage of the engine room opportunities that the 41 to full displacement Nordhavn 41 offers, and I just absolutely love what they did. All right, coming up the port side ladder from the cockpit that we showed you earlier. Here's our high field dinghy. I love this look. I love the dark gray, the battleship gray with the gloss black Suzuki engine. Super cool. It's managed by a Steelhead Marine WD 800 crane. Again, with the dot box right behind you there. There's a couple of solar panels. I think they said it was 200 watts of solar panels from the factory. Just an awesome, awesome setup. Paddleboard storage or whatever else you want to put on the side over here on the starboard side. Life raft storage. Additional storage for more fenders. And of course, oh glory, flying off the stern. All right, guys, thanks for following along today as we went through Ruth Pearl, the Nordhavn 41. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed today's video.